for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution. If I gotta reiterate, that's where I'ma lose it. It's my world and I'm generous and let y'all peruse it. How obnoxious, she ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They start the drive with Lynch. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. Confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They run with Thomas. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd and 4. And this will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Thomas. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. This is Thomas. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Thomas. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their 1st quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback and expected.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Going up top.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Dillon. A gain of might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be. Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. It's Miller, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike. They'll look to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. And now an audible here into something else. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. An inside run with Lynch. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll set up to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. Winds up yielding nothing. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On third down, it's Thomas. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
17. Seahawks 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And that one results gets him 35 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eluding the press. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jared Goff with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Now 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Up the middle they go. It's Thomas.
And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas, no dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. On second down, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. Flush to his right.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground with Lynch.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grover Stewart picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, it's Thomas. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Looking to throw. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good time by Pat Surtain. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Goff. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
73 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Right back to him on first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Here's Goff. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. On 3rd down, it's Thomas. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach knows he's going to say why he did it. We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
They're going to look to throw. And now here's another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
That's the score. Bengals 31. Seahawks 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw.
37-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to...
They've got his man, complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards.
And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, Thomas. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's going to look deep here for Ward.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.